Hello friends, today we will solve one machine coding round of interview questions, chessboard application. So we will create chessboard applications using ReactJs, CSS and HTML. Yeah. So this is for example, I mean, uh, this is how we have to create chessboard using CSS and HTML. Then we'll take help of ReactJs to create that one. So let's start. So I already created one application, empty application. So I have removed extra code. So here how it looks, chessboard applications. So for that we will define one state first. Set chessboard will give initial value as empty array. We'll make it this cap small. Then we'll create one function. So inside that function we'll write all the logics of creating that 8 by 8 divs. Okay, create chessboard layout. We'll call this function in use effect, so it will get a call when component get mounted. Effect. I'll give empty dependency so that it will run only once, and then we'll call here. So now we'll write the logics inside that functions. So like we have to create 8 by 8 divs. We'll define one variable to hold the data, and then we have to write two for loop. I'll give the details about this for loop, like why we are doing that one. First we'll write those for loop, and then 8 I plus plus. J. So here we have this. We'll use this second for loop which have the j variable for the square, and this one we'll use for 8. So we'll have 8 square, and this is for 8 rows. So I will define one variable empty square equal, like we'll have 1 square. So we'll push all 8 square inside this array. So here we'll put square dot push. So inside that here we'll push one div element, and then we'll give class name square, right? We have push. So here we'll get 8 square, and then once we get the 8 square, then we have to push this 8 square into that one board. So board dot push. Board basically we have it is forming this line number 11 is forming one all the 8 square, and then line number 14 will push that into that row. So this will be the one row, and then 8 square, and this is how it will be like 8 by 8. So let's see. Board. Okay, board dot push we already have div, and then we'll give square, and then here I will give class name row. And then once we get this board, so inside that we'll write chess set chessboard equal to board. So we have all this view which have square and row inside this board, and so we are assigning to this chessboard variable, and then simply we will okay. So let's see in the I will give some chessboard. Okay, so let's see. Now we have div id which have id roots, and so our one div start from here. So we have 8 rows. So these are the 8 rows. From here we have pushed, and then inside the 8 rows we have 8 square. So these are the square. So these squares are the child's elements, and then row is a parent element. So we are pushing this square inside that a board. So it, and then here, so it will be considered as child. So now here we have to give, so we'll give here class name chessboard here we'll give width 400 pixel, because we are making square of 50 pixel, so that's why 50 into 8 equal to 400, and then width height will give 400 pixel, and then border will give 1 px solid black. So this is how we got our bow, and then we can remove this name, this chessboard. So now let's see in the DOM. So for this first row, all class name is square for this square, right? And then here we have to give this should be the black, I mean this should be the white first, and then second is black, then white, black, white, alternate, we should get this value. So here consider this is like we are creating 2 for loop. So this first for loop is for row, and second for loop is for this 8 square. Okay, so now we have the I values 1 and j values 1 at the very iteration, first iterations. So can we write one logic here, like class name here we have, so here we have to give black and white class name on the basis of that what position we have, what position that square have. So here very first we will have template literals, and then square here will be sq square, and then second class we have to provide in the template literals if I equal to 1, j equal to 1, if I plus j, if I plus j mod 2 equal to 0, that's very first square will get I equal to 1, j equal to 1 is 2, 2 mod 2 equal to 0. If that is 0, then we'll get white, or else we'll get black. So this is dynamic class we are providing on the basis of that square positions. So now consider this is like last one, I equal to 1 and j equal to 8 for this one. Then 1 plus 8 equal to 9. 9 mod 2 will get 1. I mean this is not true, right? And then we'll get the black. Now for this one we'll check for this one, third one, right? I equal to 1 and j equal to 3 for this one. And now I equal to 1, j equal to 3, then we will have 4 mod 2 equal to 0. That's why we are getting white. So now let's see in the DOM, are we getting that same black, white, black, white? So here we'll get, if this is okay, so very first we should get white. So this is first row and this is we should get white and then black, white. Like this we got this our classes. So now if we check for last row, but that's also like for every row we got these classes. So now, so here we have to provide key because these are the elements we are pushing. So that's why we have to provide this key here, or else we'll get child key error. Sorry. I J, and then here we'll provide, here also we'll provide K I. This is this value we'll get here. Okay, so now we have to write the CSS part. So now this square we have height will give 50 pixel because we are having a width and height 400 pixel here. A width 50 pixel. Nothing happened, so right, we got here, and then dot, we have two class, one is white and one is black. For white we'll give background color white, and for black we'll give background color black. Okay, so here we got all these square like this. So this is first row. From here, this is white, black, white, black. From here to here we got first row. So like this we got all the row from here. So it will be like first and then here till here these are the 8 rows. So these rows are vertically. So now we have to put it like horizontally. So now we have this class. Now this is element. For this row we can put like we can provide display flex here so that it will have okay, let's start from here. So now display flex. Okay, yeah, now we have created the chessboard. So also if not this one, we can have the grid. I mean, we can create a grid and then and we can achieve that same thing with the help of grid. So here we'll give display grid template columns. We have to repeat it 8 times and we have to give 50 pixel, and then grid template row, same, repeat 8 times and 50 pixel, right? Now this is like this is parent, and then inside the parent we have all child elements. So with these 3 properties, it will make the grid of 8 by 8. So let's see. Yeah. So same thing we can achieve with the help of this grid also. So I'll comment it out and I'll make it display flex. Yeah, this is how we have created chessboard with the help of ReactJs. So everything is simple. So just we have to take care of these logics, and then we have to see what's happening inside that one. So these two for loops, and yeah, we have to push all the elements in the correct manner, and then with the help of CSS we can achieve it. Yeah. Thanks for watching my video. Bye bye.